Hey everyone, Alison here, and I'm going to share with you my travel essentials and my top travel packing tips. And you know what the first one is? Always try to bring a carry-on. I learned the hard way. My husband and I were headed on our honeymoon, and the airline lost my bag for 4 days. Let me tell you, there is nothing romantic or sexy about arriving on a fabulous island and not having that brand new bikini or sexy negligee to wear. I always try to carry in a bag and bring along a tote or a knapsack. So that's my first tip. Now, if you have to check a bag and you're going with someone else, co-mingle your items. Split it up between the two of you, so just in case yours gets lost or theirs gets lost, at least you have something to work with for the start of your vacation. Tip number 2 is when it comes to actually choosing what you're going to bring with you. I say, take it all out of your closet what you're thinking about, lay it out on the bed, and then edit, edit, edit. Now, I've been a fashion director for so many years, so I'm used to like going on shoots and what we're gonna bring and what we're gonna nix. So I choose my dresses, I choose my tops. We're going off to Fiji this time, so obviously bathing suits, you know, I've got the sarong, the cover-ups, all the essential items for vacation. Now, here's a little tip for the bathing suits. I actually like to get bathing suits that are reversible, so I can wear on both sides. And I usually choose bottoms that can go with multiple tops. That way I can kind of mix and match my swimsuits. But when it comes to one pieces, I like a little drama. Now, when it comes to actually getting all this stuff in your suitcase, I'm a big fan of packing cubes. The idea is you put items inside, then you zip them closed, and they've got an additional zipper so everything compresses, all the excess air gets out, and you can bring more with you and put it into a smaller space. So I'm going to condense everything into these bags and show you how to put them into one carry-on. Just like when you're editing your clothes, it's time to edit your makeup and toiletries that you take on the road with you. And this is where I like to, when I can, use sample sizes, travel sizes. I mean, I've used this same little Philosophy container that had facial wash and I refilled it. I think I've had this for like 4 years. It's actually stood up well. It's a pretty strong plastic bottle. I also use the opportunity, any kind of travel size, once it's empty, I refill it with the products I like. And then I also just don't bring all my makeup with me, especially if I'm going somewhere warm. I don't want to take the time. I'm going to be out in the sun. I'm going to be swimming. Why do I want to bring foundation with me? So I actually kind of stock up on a lot of Neutrogena products. My husband is always fighting me and wanting to only wear like 20 SPF, and I'm chasing him around putting on 70, and then I kind of go a little lower throughout the week. So I bring a variety of Neutrogena. I even bring travel size toothpaste, like this new one from Hello, which I really like. And then I've also learned, particularly for my husband, I need to bring an after sun lotion or spray. So, because he does get a little sunburned. And I just bring some hair ties because I really don't want to spend a lot of time doing my hair when I'm on vacation. I don't want to fuss. No fuss, no muss. I found this cool, this kind of like genius bag to bring my toiletries and cosmetics. Now, mind you, I bring another bag of toiletries that I fit in my knapsack, but this is one specifically for bringing in my suitcase. And it's called Lay and Go because as you see, you lay it and it creates this lip around the whole bag. So even if you just open this up in the bathroom at your hotel or the resort or wherever you're going, it can lay flat and you can get to everything you want. It even has a little zippered pouch, which I then bring. My friend Jenny Batinkin, she's a makeup artist, she created all these little travel brushes. So I don't bring the full-size travel brushes, and these fit inside this zippered pouch, so they stay clean and away from the other products. And this is all I do. Watch this. They just closes up. And what's nice about this bag is because it's not a square or rectangle and it doesn't have hard edges, I can manipulate this in the suitcase better to actually fit into the shape I need it to fit other things in the bag. So Arlo Sky is this luxury travel company, but far less expensive than like a Tumi or something. Nothing wrong with Tumi. But they sent me this bag, and I love that it comes with a booklet that tells you everything about it in this beautiful envelope. Greatest illustration. The suitcase even comes in its own sack to protect it. So let's talk about the details of the bag itself. So it's a really lightweight alloy. It's got a beautiful adjustable handle. Nice little leather handle here. It actually has TSA approved locks, and not just one, but two. And it's really easy to open. It comes with a leather travel tag, so you can put your information inside. And big bonus, because whenever I'm traveling the airport, it seems my phone loses its charge, and I'm searching for the latest like charging station, or sometimes I've actually been that person that seems to be like next to a garbage can because that's the only outlet I can find. So this can recharge your iPad, your Android, your iPhone, because it's got the charging station right here, and it also pops out so then you can recharge it. How cool is that? All right, so let's open this baby up. So inside the bag, you've got these straps that actually act as a compression for your garments or anything else you're putting inside. And you just pop that open, and then you can stretch this however you need to make something smaller. Here, and you've got two little pockets here, and this one has your cables for your charger that's inside the suitcase. It also comes with a laundry bag, which everyone should bring an extra bag in their suitcase, and it doesn't have to be something fancy like this. It can be a plastic bag. But the point is, as your week progresses, or just a few days, you want to put your dirty laundry separate from your clean clothes, because there's nothing worse than you pull out something you're all ready and fresh to wear, and it kind of has that smell of what you wore the night before. It also comes with two shoe bags. Again, you should be anytime you buy a brand new pair of shoes and there's a shoe bag in that box, save the bag, because you never want to put your shoes that the soles have been collecting all that dirty stuff you've been walking around on the street. You don't want that to touch your clean clothes either. I'm sure you already know this, but if you're getting socks and you've got sneakers, stuff the socks inside the shoes to save space. And if your shoes or flip-flops or something, if you bring a few, try to put them all in one bag. Try it again to condense. Now it's time to pack this badass suitcase. First, I'm gonna put in the packing cubes. Now I only used 2 out of the 3 pack that I picked up at Joyous, and I'm gonna put them side by side. Now I've got a few other things here that I can actually, because I've condensed space, that I can still fit in on this side. So simple things like extra pair of sunglasses. 1 pair is going to be in my knapsack and 1 pair is going to be in the suitcase. I can put that in there. I even pack like bandanas and things like that. Again, if I don't want to fuss with my hair, I can fit that there. And as much as I'm bringing a hat, I like to bring kind of like a visor or something. So I put my hair up in a top knot. I don't have to worry about the hat squishing it down. So this is like a whole wraparound hat with an opening on top, which I like. Found it on Amazon. And that fits here. Now I'm going to take those straps that come with it, the compression straps, and I'm going to do the full length. And now I can really use a little strength and compress it down. Now we've got all kind of more of the toiletries and the shoes to put in on this side. So first I'm going to put in the hair dryer. I know they have hair dryers at hotels, so I'm kind of picky about my hair dryers. So I usually use a Solano, but this is one InStyler sent to me, and it is super lightweight. I mean, it's like, I think it's like juggle with a bunch of these. Curling iron, just in case I want to look a little more fancy for my husband. The shoes, a little clutch. So if we're going out at night, and I certainly won't really need anything, I can put that right on top. And then that lay and go bag with some of the cosmetics and toiletries, a lot of them travel size. And this will kind of mold inside the bag. And again, I'll use the compression straps to make it all smaller. And it holds everything in place so it doesn't shift around inside the bag. Now, quite frankly, I actually have a little room left over if I wanted to even add a few things, because I've really condensed, and with the straps and the pouches, everything just becomes smaller. Now it's just about closing the bag. And voila, I'm done. And I can actually lift it. It's actually not heavy. So this part's done. Now I'm just going to share with you a few little essentials I bring in a knapsack on the plane. I used to always travel with a tote, and I was constantly just feeling lopsided because I'm always carrying on one side. I'm sure that happens to most of you too. So I finally succumbed and I said I'm going to get a backpack because that's better for my body. So long and hard I searched, and I found this one from Target. Now there's all different kinds out there, and I didn't want to get a leather one because, again, I wanted something that was a little lighter to carry. And this one has so many different compartments in the front. I mean, there's like 4 zipper compartments. It can carry a travel pillow, your laptop, your iPad, all different kinds of stuff, books, magazines, all of that. I also like on the back that the straps are padded, and it has a padding here that actually slips over the handle of your suitcase. So that makes it easier too, so then you don't have to carry it until you're getting actually on board to take it off and put it underneath your seat. So I like that about it. Now, a few essentials that I always carry is one, I do always bring a travel pillow because you don't really get them on the plane anymore, and I like my own, or a neck pillow works for everybody too. And here's what I never leave home without. Some kind of cleansing towelette, you know, it even can be one of those face ones, but this I pull out of the bag the moment I sit in my seat, and I wipe down the hand rests, I wipe down how I might lift up the window shade, I wipe down the little vent, and I wipe down that tray, because that tray is never cleaned. Let me tell you, whenever I pull down the tray and I'm wiping it, I'm seeing like coffee stains still on it. I wipe down everything. I even wipe down the seatbelt handle. Now that may come off like a bit of a germaphobe, but let me tell you, every time someone sits next to me, they say, that's a really good idea, and I pull one out and I pass it to them, and I've made a new friend. I also suggest, if you're not that, even just bringing some, antiseptic gel, cough drops if it's a long flight, because that air gets really stale. I've even started bringing colloidal silver that I picked up at Whole Foods. It was something I saw Gwyneth Paltrow and Dr. Oz talking about it. I'm like, hey, if it's cool with them, I'll try it. Sometimes Visine, so if it's a long overnight flight, because unless I'm taking some Ambien, I'm not usually sleeping on a plane. So I'm gonna be honest about that. Even sometimes some vitamin Z or some vitamins, and I stuff that all right into the front so I can get to it when I need it, and usually some like travel tissues, just because I don't want to get sick when I'm going on vacation. I want to enjoy where I'm getting to. All right, and here's this other kind of cool thing that I found recently as well, and it's called the Genius High Altitude Pack. Now, what's so genius about it is these 2 straps here. They attach to your tray. So your tray, you attach it to the tray, and when your tray is up and closed, you can have this hanging off it and get to anything you need. So now you don't have to constantly be bending down to get underneath your seat and pull out the knapsack or your tote bag and get to what you need. All the little handy things that you usually use during your flight are right here at your fingertips. So I can put my glasses in, my phone. It actually also comes with a charger that you can get for it. So again, I'm never gonna be without some juice on my iPad or laptop or phone, my cables. So it's also got this little, see this little hole here, and you can pull through your cables here to make sure they don't get tangled on anything. And then this pocket here, I've got for my iPad, a book, magazines, and it all just zippers closed, and everything is kind of compressed and together and like categorized, so I don't have to be bending down underneath to get anything I need. So I'm trying to stay basically as comfortable as possible on a long flight. Oh, and one last little thing too, if you're not bringing a knapsack and you think you can get it all in here, this too has space to also slip over the handle of your suitcase. Okay, so I'm ready to go. Slip it over the handles, grab my hat, and I am ready for vacation. So stay tuned, please subscribe, and keep watching because I'm going to share the best parts of Fiji. Bye.